So I just got this package in from KYX World and I'm excited to check these shoes out, make sure that they're legit, and explain everything to you guys on how this website works, because this is a very interesting one. And if you didn't know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. So let's go ahead and crack this box open so I can show you guys what I rented. Ooh. Based on the looks of the box and everything like that, we're looking like it's legit so far. Let's go ahead and crack these shoes open and see what we got inside. You have 3 wipes right here. This is actually from KYX Worlds and Rejuvenator actually. So these are Rejuvenator wipes that come inside of the box when you order them. Then you have your return label for the shoes right here. You got your Nike Undefeated paper with your white paper, classic like normal. And then you got the shoe. Oh, you got the shoe. So before we get started breaking down the sneakers, I want to make sure that we break down KYX World so you guys have an understanding on how it works and how I even got these shoes in the first place. KYX World is a monthly sneaker rental subscription website. There are 4 different tiers that you can rent your sneakers at. Level 1 allows access to 1 sneaker, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, and 4 to 4. And there are also dollar value limitations to each level as well, so you're gonna have to kind of figure out which one suits you the most. For example, if you were to go level 4 used sneakers, you would have a $2,000 maximum value with 4 pairs of sneakers that you can rent per time at a month, which is roughly around $500 value per sneaker, which actually ain't that bad. And aside from level 1, 2, 3, and 4, you also have lightly worn sneakers or brand new sneakers, and you have the option to either rent used sneakers or new sneakers. In this case, I decided to go with a used pair of shoes because I just wanted to see how used are they legit, and how clean are they once I got them, and how dirty am I gonna get them, and all those different things like that. So hopefully that gives you a slight understanding on the monthly rental service and how many sneakers you can rent each month based on the level of sneakers that you decide to rent. Another additional thing that I like about their website is they have a 15% retainer that you put in towards the monthly fees. If you decide that you like the sneaker and you want to keep it, they will give you the market value of it depending on the sneaker, and they give you that 15% already towards that sneaker that you're purchasing. I completely understand renting sneakers is simply not for everybody, but at the same time, I just wanted to check it out. Saying that I've been in the shoe game for all these years and I've never really seen something like this actually come to life, I figured why not? Let's go ahead and see if it's really worth it, if the shoes are legit. That way I can show you guys and let you guys make your decision as well. So now let's go ahead and take a look at these sneakers, see how dirty or clean they are, see if they're legit, and then I'll talk about the positives and negatives. So starting with the outsole, looking at the sneaker, I can clearly see these have definitely been worn. The stars are starting to rub off on the front and the back end of the shoe, the rubber on the back end with the heel drag, so you can definitely tell these have been worn a good amount of times. It looks like the sneaker has been cleaned on the inside and out. I'm giving it a smell test. It has a fresh smell. Another thing that I do like about KYX World as well, they have collaborated with Rejuvenator, so every time a pair of sneakers have been worn and sent back, they then disinfect and clean the sneakers with Rejuvenator to be prepared for the next customer. Looking inside the insole and the stitching, everything like that looks like it is a-okay and ready to go. I don't see any issues with the toe box or the perforations or anything like that when it comes to stitching. The materials feel good on the back end. Everything feels good on the front end. The tongue looks good. The Undefeated logo is straight. Copyright, everything is perfect on there. Your branding is good on the inside. Size tag looks good. No mishaps with the printing or anything like that. Yeah, honestly, everything looks straight, and I have no problem saying that these sneakers are legit, and just based off of my first impression, sounds like there's nothing to worry about. I did look into it a little bit more to see when it comes to the business and how they were able to originally create their first set of inventory and how they source more sneakers in the future. And one big source that I've heard they got a lot of their sneakers from was places like KYX or other authentic places, maybe like Stadium Goods or Flight Club or something like that, where they can guarantee the authenticity of a sneaker. So knowing that they have the backing when it comes to cleaning the sneaker or the sourcing of purchasing the sneaker, those two things are super huge when it comes to building a business like this. And I think that gives them a really solid foundation, and I'm excited to see how far this business can grow in the future. Now again, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if this is built for every single person. I know not everybody wants to rent sneakers, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but again, I definitely think there's a big audience for this type of demographic. So let's go ahead and unlace these things and try them on, and then we'll come back and I'll talk about who I think this website is built for, who it may not really fit to at all, and if I'm gonna actually decide to get more shoes from them as well in the future. So after seeing the shoes on foot, what do you guys think about them? Honestly, this sneaker alone, the reason why I picked them up is because I've been so on the fence about this shoe. Wasn't sure if I wanted to cop it, not exactly sure if I wanted it in my collection, if it was gonna look good with outfits, different things like that. So after seeing them, I feel like this is definitely a sneaker that I probably would use just for a rental purpose and then send back and probably not end up purchasing for my collection, but I just don't see myself rocking it too often. And I think that is one reason why a lot of people may like this website. They do like the shoe, they want it enough just to be able to rock it a couple times, and then they just want to give it back. They don't want to say they had to purchase the sneaker and then stuck on the shoe and got to worry about selling it and all those different things. Say you have kids and their shoe sizes are growing really fast, and by the end of the school year, they're already wearing a different size shoe. Well, now you can use KYX World to actually rent the sneakers, and monthly basis, your kid is always going to stay fresh, and you're not going to be wasting a bunch of money trying to cop them KYX and all those different things, and then they're just going to grow out of them. So I think one situation like that definitely makes a lot of sense for a parent that wants to do something like that. Now again, I know not everybody has the budget to do something like that, or everybody even wants to do something like that, but for the people that do, I think it makes sense. And speaking of sizing and foot growing and everything like that, when it comes to your shoe size, sometimes you don't know when it comes to the brand of the sneaker. Even Yeezys, they're very inconsistent when it comes to sizing. So if there's a Yeezy in particular that you want, or if you've never owned a Yeezy before, but you want to try it on and you want to see how it looks or how it feels, or how you want to rock it with your daily rotation, I think this is another great option to use KYX World, because now you can see, okay, am I 11 or am I 11 and a half? Should I try a different size? Because I thought I was a 10 and a half, but really I needed 11 and a half, and I had to go a whole size up because this shoe fits a little bit different than that one. So instead of buying a pair of shoes online and hoping that the shoe fits, and then you get it and you try it on and it doesn't work, and then now you got to sell it or try to return it or all these different things, and you're trying to go get your Grail and you don't know exactly how it fits, I think this is a perfect option to be able to try a Grail sneaker or a more valuable sneaker that you've never owned before or had it in that specific size or whatever. Now you could either return the sneaker and go purchase it somewhere else, or you already have your 15% retainer, and then you could just buy the shoe outright from KYX World. Now when it comes to getting rented sneakers, right, and do people say this is, are you fake flexing or whatever it may be, you could potentially just need these for like a photo shoot or for a high school graduation, or a special event, and you're like, I just need these sneakers for one time and one time only, and I'm probably never gonna wear them again. So it makes sense. If you're gonna go rent dress shoes or something like that, I see this as the same scenario. So for me, I don't have no problem with it. Other people may have a problem with it. I get it. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. So there's definitely a lot of angles and dynamics and perspectives, but at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to you, your pockets, your decision, and what you want to do. Another funny one that I hear from a lot of people:
I will never buy used shoes. You're crazy. Why would you ever spend money, or why would you ever purchase used sneakers? That's disgusting.
Let me ask you a question. Have you never been to a bowling alley or a skating rink or you already know where I'm going, right? There's places in this world that people have rented shoes, didn't realize it, but then they want to talk about sneakerheads for buying used shoes. It's okay to do it. I think it's fine. I mean, obviously clean the shoe out and everything like that, but at the end of the day, buying used shoes, not everybody can afford to buy the DS ones or rent the DS ones or whatever it may be. So don't ever let anybody shame you for that, because I'm gonna tell you right now, when I first started my sneaker collection, yes, I had DS shoes, I was buying DS shoes, but I was buying a lot of used shoes off of Craigslist and Facebook and everything like that, cleaning them up, rocking them first, reselling them, and then going on and building my collection that way. So don't ever have no shame in your game. So at the end of the day, my final verdict is yes, I wanted to make sure that you guys had a complete understanding of how this website works, and I had to make sure that I felt completely 100% comfortable with the website before I went and reached out to them to make sure that you guys had a discount code and all those different things. But now I like it, I've done my research. So with that being said, just like other things, make sure you use the discount DNA show. I will also have a special link for you guys down below in the description that will let them know that I sent you guys there. That will give you an additional $25 off of your first month. So say for example, you wanted to start with the basic pack, rent one pair of used sneakers, now it's only like 40 something bucks. So I think if you want to try that, honestly, not that bad. So with all that being said, I hope this video was helpful. I learned a lot of things about the brand. I hope you guys learned a lot of things about the brand, and I'm excited to see what other sneakers I can get from them in the future. And I might try the process of purchasing the shoes from them and seeing how all that works, and explaining it all to you guys as well, and showing you guys this whole thing. So I'll see you guys in another one. All right, y'all, I'm out. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and you want to make extra money or grow your shoe collection, I want to give you a free video with my 3 tips that were the most powerful that will help you grow your sneaker collection and make an additional $1,000 to $10,000 a month. All you need to do to get this free video is click on the first link in the description or the comment that's pinned in the comment section. That'll take you to a page where you can enter your email address and I'll make sure that I send you a video right away. And if you enjoyed this video, again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is DJ. I'm signing out. I got to go. I'm gone. Peace.